We'll continue our series of breaking down each movement from the Yilu, the first form in Chen style Tai Chi Chuan practical method. All right. We're up to 6 sealing 4 closing, which is an important move. It's done in the form numerous times. Okay. So let's get into it and break it down. So we were here in block, touch, and coat. We come to here. Now we're going to come out. Okay. So as we're here, all right, again, the basic way is the elbow comes in, right? We turn, we do a single circle, we turn, and now both hands. And one is palm up, one is palm down. Okay? So, some important things. Obviously, the knees, we don't want the knees to move. Okay? So as we're doing the first circle, right, the basic way, like I said, is elbow in, we turn, and then hand out. So what we want to do is, when I face here, we want to see that from here, my hand never comes off the line. My hand never comes off the line. So this is an extremely common mistake we see people make when practicing the circle. So it's the same being applied for 6 sealing 4 closing. So when we're here and we do this, this is what we see a lot. The hands come here. But here is the slot you're in, okay? If you want to call it a tube or a slot, either way. So when we're here and we come here, you have to stay. You stay in the slot, okay? So from here, all right, and this, right, the qua, when I do this, the qua actually goes this way. So the qua turns, and then we come out. And the qua is pushing in this direction. So when I'm here, the qua pushes here, and there's a stretch you want to create here. So we don't want to do this. See how that knee is moving? If that knee moves like that, it's lost. If your hands move off the line, it's lost. All right. So you want the knee to be fixed. This comes in, and you'll see the qua comes in to meet the elbow, right? So I'm here. Now as I turn here and I do my circle, okay? So again, I'll do a circle again just so you see it here, and then it comes out. As we're doing this, so as we're here and we're turning, the qua is stretching here, but really it should be stretching here too. So you want to try to stretch both. So as I come in, I stretch both qua, all right? Fixing the knee. Now when I come out, this rear foot pushes, and I try to create the stretch between the lower buttock and the ankle. When this stretch is created properly, you'll see my knee moves slightly into that line. So when I do that, my knee moves in. However, I am not moving the knee. It's an involuntary movement caused by creating the proper stretch. Okay? So now we're here for this action. Okay. So we've already discussed we want it here, and we want this to come up and stay in that tube. We don't want this and the hands going out. All right? So we're here. We've already done our 1 circle. We come back. Everything else I've just talked about applies. So now we come here. All right? Now, tile hand's important. Make sure you maintain good tile hand in both hands. Don't get lazy with this. All right? Let it hang down. So you're here, good tile hands. All right? Now, what I try to do is the shoulder is what creates the action of the elbow moving on this line here. So I'm going to exaggerate here so you see it. So we want the elbow to be able to move on this line. So the shoulder has to create this type of action. So as I'm here, this comes in. Now we're going to do this. So once we're here, now if we want to work the stretch, now we're going to try to work a vertical stretch. Okay, so again, we're going to exaggerate the movement to work on creating that stretch in the body, which is very good for the health. So we're here. Now we're going to come here. Now we're going to continue to raise the elbows and sink the center of the body down and try to get as low and as high as possible. And you're going to feel, you should feel all stretching going on here, right? Again, the knees are fixed. So we're here and we come here and we keep trying to sink down. Now, the legs are fixed. We're going to turn the waist this way. And now we step up, getting ready to change palms 3 times. Okay? So again, we're here. We just finished our circle. We come here, and now we're here. Our knees are fixed. We're going to create that stretch by lifting the elbows up. So I'm ignoring my hands. My elbows are going up, and my center is going down. You notice my knees don't move. Now everything's locked and I turn. You should feel a tremendous stretch in the back. And now we step up and our hands are there. And when we step up, foot is flat, foot is on the ball of the foot. We're here. Okay? So this should be a rounded action with the arms. Okay? It shouldn't be like this. It's a rounded action. You can see from the side here. Again, maintaining the tile hand. So that's how we want to work 6 ceiling for closing if we want to work the stretch. So let's talk about working it with a little bit of Fa-Jin. So with Fa-Jin, again, we can do the first circle, right, where we're here, right, and this can be here, right? So the qua, this hits like this, and my side of my arm is actually striking into the side of my body. In the beginning, you want to be a little bit careful with this because you can hit hard and possibly hurt yourself. So you want to build up to it. So I'm here, it's 1, right? Now, the next part of the circle is here, right? Here, right? So you can work these small actions. The next part of the circle is here, right? So I'm here, find that spot, turn, issue. But look at my head, doesn't move, right? Right? Pushing on down on the rear heel as the hand hits. So the next move, here. So we can easily do the same thing. So this comes up, right? Here, all right? Now from here, next move is here. So. So from here, again, look at the head. It's not this. It's not this. It's not here. It's not here. Load and then come up. These are all things we don't do in Chen style Tai Chi Chuan practical method. So from here, this comes up. Now imagine you would have your opponent's arm in here. So it would be in here, and that's where the break would occur. Okay? So that's working it with a little bit of Fa-Jin. Again, the key to developing the true power is to put restrictions on your body. If your body's loose and you're doing this kind of movement all over the place, it's false power. The power should be so short and so clear and so crisp that your opponent doesn't realize what happens to them until it's already happened to them. Okay? That's why we have no load in practical method. We don't load up and then do a technique. No good. All right? So now another way you can work it is very smooth. All right? So again, we're here. Now we just come in, we do our circle, we come in, we do our 6 ceiling, and we come here. So now it's nice and smooth. But all the same things are in effect. I'm here, there's none of this. It's here, right? Hand stays on a line, they stay in the tube, and you come out. So this is a few different ways to work 6 ceiling for closing. When you're practicing the form, you should not only practice it one way. Standard rule is 10 times slow, 1 time with power. You don't have to issue Fajin on every move. You decide, well, today's a Fajin day and I'm going to work on my power. You pick moves here and there in the kata. Again, the obvious moves, the punches, the kicks, you could do those initially. But at some point, you want to work on issuing on the moves that don't seem like you'd issue in them, but you want to do that anyway. All right. And then the other thing is smoothness, the importance of smoothness and being able to put everything together where now that structure is so strong that when you move in a smooth way, you still clearly see the structure. All right. So you can check out a bunch of my teacher's videos, Master Chen Zhonghua. He's got a bunch of videos on 6 ceiling foreclosing that are excellent. All right. I hope this helps. And I'll see you for change palms 3 times. Thanks.